Scoot Henderson just won us a thriller in Portland against the Utah Jazz, both tanking organizations trying to fight for a top draft pick in next year's draft. But man, I love what I'm seeing from him in this game. He was so happy. You see the smiles, the celebration, the confidence, just the poise to take that shot and just put it on his shoulders, man. Whatever happened, whatever result was going to fall upon him, he was going to take that chance 1,000 out of 1,000 times. And man, I love to see the confidence out of him today, man. Great performance for him. And this is a great Portland Trailblazers win in total because everybody was playing with a different type of fire. Condolences to Chauncey Billups and his family. They got this dub for you guys, man, and they play with a fire for a coach that couldn't be there for them today. And bro, like, this is something to build off of. I want them to bring these positive vibes to the next couple games, man, and really bring that fire and confidence, because this is a win that you just roll on with the rest of the season with. Scoot Henderson had 18 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, and 1 turnover. 4 fouls, but we can move past that because what he contributed to on offense was amazing. This is the type of comfortability and pace he wants to play with and has always wanted to play with, but just hasn't had the successful games, the confidence to keep it rolling. When he got benched, different types of roles on the team right now, new injections of new players, bruh, and it's been tough for him to get acclimated to it. But man, has he taken this game and was just like, he's just gonna put his mark, he's just gonna play his brand of basketball and succeed even when his shots not falling, make sure his teammates succeed. And he's been playing with a different type of confidence this game, man. Like, confident on the three, not hesitating, not thinking too much about it, just letting his shots fly and living with the results. And his teammates are trusting him, man. I love that Deni's enabling him to take his shot, get into his own type of offense, and make sure he's finding his teammates on cuts, on motion, just being able to take smart decisions like that. Like, he has so much space and patience to play his type of basketball. He gets to the mid-range easy. He knows he doesn't have it sometimes. He takes it back for 3. You like him making these type of decisions, quick decisions, and not thinking too much into his process. And the game was starting to slow down a bit for him. These are the type of games that build streaks of consistency, man. And we know we have to develop our young core. So let us play Scoot. Let us get him into his bag. Let him and Shaedon Sharpe 0017 put their mark on the Blazers franchise, man, because we need it. I think his defense can be underrated at points too, because what guard, you know, at that height is blocking a motherfucker like Walker Kessler? You don't know a single one. Actually, let me stop there. You know a couple, but even the passes, finding his teammates in transition, pushing the pace, man. I know he wanted to throw that lob there, but he knew he just wanted to get the points. The game is close. Don't do too much. Just get the dub. And right here, patience. You want to jump? I'ma step it back, game it. This is the type of confidence that he's blossoming with. He is that guy, and he will be that guy, even if he's a 14-7 player moving forward for his career. Man, I'm taking it. And Shaedon Sharpe, man, we building some consistency. 3 of the last 4 games with 25 plus points. This is the guy that we're trying to bank on to take up the scoring load when we offload Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton, and Anthony moving forward into our rebuild. And man, a couple more games of this, a couple more games of lighting their ass up, a couple more games of driving to the rim and not letting anybody deter you, a couple of games of Lob City, a couple of games of improving that 3-point shot, because that's the only thing that's preventing you from taking that scoring leap, if we being honest. Now, you can easily get a 20-piece with straight layups, because we know you a bucket like that. But once you get at least league average 35% from 3, man, the game opens up a whole bunch of things. The driving lane is going to be way wider because they're going to have a threat of a 3-point shot coming from you, and they're just going to not let you be open. But man, see, like here, you going to drive too much, I'm going to lay that bitch right past you. Like, I like how he was playing today because he's not forcing any shots. You see he's slowly analyzing the defense, seeing what the best option there is to score, and he realizes just like, it doesn't take too long. That's what I like him to do. Like, I want him to be aggressive, but he's also taking his time with it and making quick decisions that doesn't hinder the team. And this is the type of development you want from this type of player. You need to be aggressive when the game is close, man. He's going to take that responsibility on his back as well, because he knows when to turn it up and when to turn it down. Also really appreciated, actually I always appreciate when Deni hoops because it's definitely non-stop. It's always a nightly basis where he's being effective and just all over the place on the court, man. It doesn't matter where the impact's on offense or on defense. He's always doing something that helps with team winning, along with Klingon. Those are just some winning basketball type of players. Now, the wins haven't translated fully yet, even though after this win with the Jazz, but he's a winning type of player, shows his impact on defense and offense, and just plays a brand of basketball that Chauncey wants to develop on this team. Fast-paced transition, getting out in transition, playing lockdown defense, getting in lanes, deflections, hard-nosed basketball, diving for loose balls, hard on the glass, all those types of things. Honestly, truly can't wait till Jeremy Grant is off this team. You've done a lot, tried to help Dame, even though we should have never paid you that max, but you're not doing all this type of stuff on the defensive end. Even though you got better defense, Deni's just a better player, affects the game in different instances other than shooting and scoring. He's definitely going to get a rebound. Jeremy Grant don't get rebounds. Jeremy Grant do be playing some good off-ball defense, but on-ball defense a little bit different. I know he'd be trying to take the task with Wemby a lot, but Deni just does a lot of things that you just can't teach, man. Such a great asset to the team, man. It was a great pickup. The Wizards may miss him. I may miss Bub because Bub is one of my favorite people in the last year's draft, but definitely don't need him on our team right now. And Deni, I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing, Brody. We're going to win that chip one day. I also appreciate Nate sticking with the guys that was cooking and contributing to the runs that we had, because usually we take out the hot hand just because we try and give the starters minutes because, they getting paid more, politics, they getting more minutes, shit like that. And it's like, nah, stick with the guys that are winning us the game. Stick with the guys that have, they got it rolling, man. And I appreciate that. Take some real balls to do that, switch it up, the game plan and whatnot. But stick with the guys that are doing their thing on the court. You got a group of 3 dudes that can change a game given the reps and development that they're moving towards. And it's looking great, bruh. It really is looking great. Another bald head coach, but hey, man, if they doing the right things on the court, creating that development for our young players, bruh, we moving forward in a great direction. I appreciated what I saw in the Utah Jazz game. Let's just keep continuing it to all the next games and the rest of the season. Maybe still lose some games, so we get a high draft pick, but moving forward, man, I like what I see from the Blazers. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more Blazers content / basketball content, college content, all the type of basketball in the hoop type content you need and want. See you guys later.